Hello, my name is Swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the Condor tool and knife bushlore. That knife is here in my hand. I got a bit more interested into bushcraft here in USA. As in Switzerland you could not do much of that in the public forests and all that. So in USA that is no problem at all. So I got this knife as it came. It was in a shoebox like style white box. The box unfortunately did not make it, so I can't show it anymore, but it was just a plain white box where that knife was in it. So this knife comes with the brown sheet. They make two versions. One, as we have it here, the more economical one with wood handle, and the other one has micarta handles that comes with the black sheet. I quick wipe a bit the grease out of the blade. Of course this is a carbon steel blade. Condor knives mainly use a carbon steel down in El Salvador. It's stamped on the blade. The main part of the blade is grey coated. It's possible to remove that coating with some goof off. There are threads in the internet if you wanna remove it and maybe do a edge with mustard or something like that. It has a beautiful made zero ground edge, a Scandi edge. There is a bit manufacturing flaw over here about the end of the blade, but for that small price that is to be expected. It came absolute sharp right out of the box. I used it, so you see there is a little bit staining and friction where I did split wood, so that is basically not a brand new knife, that is a used one already. We see a bit rust on the spine there, but that is just slightly, and that will wipe off with the cleaning with steel wool, no problem. So what I can say already, absolute great for that little money. I like it a lot. And it's great made. It's not perfect, it's a tool, but I like it a lot. How they made this sample, if we look the contoured handle, it's not symmetrical 100%, and on the bottom they had a bit of trouble with the grinding lines as well. It's a bit of massacre down here, but again, for a working tool straight out of the box, that is absolute great how they did it. And what I gonna do with this one, if you have yourself a machine like a belt grinder with a small grinding wheel, you could easily regrind that. They did not get it straight, they got a bit in an angle down here, so I gonna rework that area. I gonna re-sand quick the handle and rework it a bit, and then how it looks, that is like a walnut wood with brass pins, just glue it on. I gonna soak it in a good oil so that it is sealed after I smoothed it out and finished it with a bit of sandpaper the way I wanted to have it. But if we see already the lanyard hole tube is flared, so there is no fraying or eating up on your lanyard. That is an important point. I'm gonna do that even a little bit more there, but it's already pretty good. The knife is good in your hand. With the swelling in the middle, it's really comfortable in the hand for using. I did also hit it on the back spine with another wood. Pretty hard to split some firewood for fire making. As that knife did arrive, I did go straight to the next bonfire, campfire that we had on the same evening, and tested it out there. Because of this wet summer here in North Georgia, we had to split the wood really small that the fire could grab on, and the fire was made a bit off the ground because the ground was completely soaked wet. So there we already had a test out on it within a couple minutes after I got it, and it did work out really well. So all is good. Here it needs a bit work too to be completely straight. If it's worth it to upgrade to the micarta handle version, it's up to you. That is quite a bit more expensive. It's a personal taste. For me it's not worth it because the price is too high for that upgrade compared to the wood handle. If that wood handle wears off or would wear off, I could always replace it myself with a micarta or another wood, maybe a stabilized wood. So that is up to you. If you want to have the sheet in brown like this one or black, that's personal taste. The sheet itself is pretty well made too. What I like a lot is how they made the edges. The stitching is nice. There is all sealed, no glue. Is really nice. The belt loop is big enough, and it's also flexible enough. It's not gonna crack how it looks. What is missing, of course, is the original shape. That is more square, and with the fire making attachment that is not in it, but that is how it is. That's how the knife is in it. It's not gonna come out easy. It's holding up like that pretty well. It can't go out here because of the rivet. Maybe one day I do a second rivet down here. We will see how well it lasts. For now it's pretty good. Great quality on the sheet as well. Now they also make a smaller version of it, a mini version, a little bit cheaper. As best as I know, it's only with a wood handle for now. As best as I remember, I did not buy that one. I did buy the regular one because for my hand size that works. But if you have a kid that you want to teach about bushcraft or outdoor living or camping, or a woman, that is then a great way to have the same knife just for you with the bigger one, and for the kid or the female, the woman, in a smaller size, so it fits the hands better. And the handle really needs to fit the hand. It doesn't help the person if the handle is too small or too long or all that. It's not gonna work too well. They need to grow with the knife, and as they get bigger, as they grow up, if as is a kid, if they grow up and get bigger hands, they need to retire the knife and step up to a full size one. So that much about this knife from Condor. Pretty good, like it, and we will see how it keeps up with the rust. I usually grease it a bit, but if you clean it after use, then that should work pretty well.